Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
Don't touch me, dude. Don't put your hands on me.
Trust me, if they knew who I thought I was.
We're gonna tag you, man.
We'll tag you.
Everything we've done tonight is on video.
I'll take everything off.
I don't want you to take everything off.
I'm the perfect example of what you get. You can't expect something. You can't expect respect if you don't give it first. I'll let you go and I'll be out of my way.
What's up, bro? Bro, leave me alone, bro. Bro, leave me alone, bro. Bro, leave me alone, bro.
You are gonna find out the hardest way you know, and you're gonna lose your job, and you're gonna be invested by the FBI.
You're acting like a tyrant yourself.
Yeah, oh yeah, I can't be a tyrant.
In this building.
Well, if you
Yeah.
I'm not going to come until the owner...
Hey, do you know the First Amendment?
Committing crime.
You know the First Amendment?
I think you know it better than I do.
I do. Can you state it?
Yep, you're under arrest.
No.
What are you doing?
I need to inspect government records regardless of physical form or characteristics.
I don't know about the laws. I don't know. Sometimes the stores forget to put them on. Sometimes I don't know what the case is about that. However, I was so accused of it. All three people, it had nothing to do with it. Came up. They thought I was. They felt I really was, but they believed their worker.
Yeah.
We got 15 years in, whatever. So we got a little. The guys got upset. Security was doing a job. And I didn't want the manager or owner to know about what took place. The guy was peeking, literally peeking in. Not at me, I don't think it was that, but he was sketching it. I don't blame him.
Right.
But he overdid it. He could have waited until I walked out, then said, hey, thief, stop.
Did you try to run off?
Absolutely. I ran off with my pants in there, yeah, because I can't outperform 3, I'm injured. I'll do the best I could, but it got a little...
I just wonder how you ended up in the torture cuffs. How'd you get the cuffs put on?
That's a part of, they don't know what they're dealing with. They don't know what I am. They don't know what they got to do that.
Okay, here we have Chille. Not really interfering at this point yet, but yep. That's the way we see it, interference. The guy just got through saying when he said, how did you get in the torture cuffs? He goes, they don't know me. They don't know what. I mean, that's part of it. And he answered some other questions, basically stating that the cops were just doing their jobs. It sounds like this whole thing may be possibly a misunderstanding, and it looks as though that's what the responding officer is trying to determine. Is this a misunderstanding, or, you know? What I gather, 3 people were getting ready to gang up on him, and he took off. Now, was he stealing some pants? Maybe. But that's why it's being investigated, and he's being detained, and I'm sure department policy requires that anybody being held or detained be handcuffed during that detainment. Maybe wrong, but I'm going to guess that that's probably true. All right, let's see. I'm sure it gets heated up from here. Chille doesn't ever leave anything in a civil state.
It's a bad call. They called they're scared weapon. I don't know what God knows what that lady said. They don't know who they're rolling up on. They have no choice. It's automatic.
Why are you going to be violent?
Why would I be violent?
Well, I mean, torture cuffs for people who are going to hurt the cops. The idea is that you're going to attack a cop. So you put you in the torture cuffs so that you can't attack people. If you're not going to attack anybody,
I never attacked anybody.
Are you known around here? People know who you are?
I think so.
Do these coppers know who you are?
No, I don't think so.
They don't. Oh, so you're not. So it's not like they could say that they know where you live or anything like that.
I don't know. They know where I'm from, probably.
They know where you're from? I mean, would you stay here without being put in torture cuffs? If the cops said you have to stay here, but I don't want to leave you in torture cuffs, so I'll take the cuffs. Would you not run away?
I don't run.
You're not going to run.
I never ran.
What do you think of that, Copper?
Sorry?
What do you think of that? He says he's not going to run away.
So, you know what?
I'm just asking.
You know what? I'm just here to assist. The officers are here. The officers felt they needed to place him in handcuffs. That's the decision they made.
He didn't put the cuffs on, yeah.
Oh, the other cops did?
There's a reason for it, sir.
Well, what's the reason?
The officers had a reason.
I got it.
Okay, I smell the constitutional law scholar warming up. Warming up. You can see the wheels turning. Here it comes. It's going to escalate from here, no doubt.
But so you're not an actual copper then? I don't know. I'm asking you, man. How do I know? I just came up here. I'm just a guy with a camera.
Am I not an officer? I mean,
I don't know if you're an officer. I don't know.
Look,
I'm not being disrespectful to you, dude. I asked if you're a cop or not.
All
right, then what's your name and badge number? How about that? That's easy.
I just came here to assist other
All right,
officers.
cool.
They're
Why are we having a confrontation, me and you?
There is
I'm
no
being cool, dude.
confrontation.
You just said don't do me like that. I didn't know you were a cop. You had your back.
Am I not an officer?
You had a green patch on your shoulder.
Yeah,
I didn't see
an
I didn't see your badge.
It still says police officer on the
Right, but I don't. You know, I mean, a lot of those guys wear stuff on. What is the green patch about? I didn't know what it was about.
I work West Traffic Division. So
Okay.
I do all the accidents.
Okay.
But I'm still.
So there's a lot of pride in that. Is that what that is? It's a lot of pride for you then?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you seem like you were offended when I said that you weren't a cop. I didn't know.
The fact that why would you think I'm standing out here with a gentleman that just got placed in handcuffs?
Well, sometimes security guys do that. I didn't know if you were a security officer or you were a police officer.
Security has a security thing on the back that says security.
Oh, well, that's security tries all that shit. I didn't know that happened. No. You straight, that is, I don't know. I'll probably have a manic attack and go straight to mental ward because I know that security is not supposed to do that. Cop puts a cuff, like they put it on, they can take it off. It's up to them. But the truth of the fact is, the only reason why I waited here, I wanted to either see a manager or officer to let them know I did not do the wrong thing here.
Yeah, this guy, he just wants to get this over with. It sounds like more like a misunderstanding. He doesn't have any problem with being detained this way. Chille's going to make something out of nothing, as he usually does. And you can just hear the engines turning, and they're not even engines. You can hear the hamsters turning in Chille's head. They're spinning that wheel, and it's starting to squeak, and he's going to go into his constitutional law scholar bull crap. His octave level of his voice will go up. His neck starts to swell. He gets intense as hell and starts quoting.
So you were waiting here and the cops came up?
Sitting
on the curb?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, so they just want to report that they stole something from them, so we have to at least verify.
I told them the truth.
Mr. Mitchell.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to put you in the back of my car just right now, okay?
Please, sir, don't do that.
No. You're just detained, okay? But it's only 3 of us.
I'll sit Indian style.
No.
I'll make the Mr. Mitchell.
So this is just an investigation.
I'll go.
Okay, come on.
Do you need more than 3? Is that what he was thinking? Do you need more than 3 cops for one guy? I got a camera too, so I can film everything in case anything goes bad. So just because they put you in the cop car doesn't mean you're under arrest. It's the difference between little arrest and big arrest.
See my car and see what I'm working with.
Oh, I see it, man. They're putting you in the back of a tiny little claustrophobic. It's like a miniature dungeon. It's horrible. It's just horrible. It's horrible. I mean, like, you guys see where you're putting him, don't you? You see that little space you're putting that human being in? I mind the space, trust me. I mean, you can see it though, right? You see that horrible little space you're putting that human being into? I'm just asking if you guys see it. Because, like, I mean, you said a second ago you had a lot of pride. Like, how do you have pride doing that? That's a fair question. Oh, you rolled your eyes at me. Have you been back there? Have you been back there, bro?
Oh, yeah, I have.
Then let's put you in the torture cuffs and throw your ass back there.
Okay.
Let's put your ass back there. Let's see how you do.
So I would ask
Let me
that
put
if
you in
you
the
want to
torture
record,
cuffs.
that's fine, but step back.
Hey, why are you raising your hands towards me? I'm just standing here. I'm on a public sidewalk. There's no crime tape up.
Step back a little bit more.
Well, let me help you. I'm a constitutional law scholar. That's an unlawful order. That's unlawful order. I'm just telling you. The difference between being a law scholar and just someone with a camera is that that's an unlawful order. See, but I can tell you that. I mean, you guys put him in that tiny little space right there. Do you feel bad at all? Do you have any kind of feelings at all about what you're doing to another person? Are you going to put the air conditioner on or roll the windows down? Have you offered him any water? Have you offered him any water? Have you offered him any water?
He said, leave him alone. I'm okay.
Right, because he's institutionalized, dude. And you did it to him. You're the reason why he behaves that way. It's what you did. You have no feelings about putting a guy in a car like that? I mean, you just sleep like a baby at night? I mean, you see where you put the man? Look where you put a human being. In a tiny little crevice space right there, brother. It's a tiny little crevice space for what? He even said he wouldn't run off. I just don't understand. I mean, you said you had pride. How do you have pride in what you're doing right here? How's there pride in that? I'm just curious. How do you sleep at night? Sir, what? Sir, what?
Do what you gotta do, but
I'm
don't ask me
listening.
questions. I'm not gonna answer your questions.
Oh, and is that what people say to you? When you start asking where you going, where you been, what time you coming home? Is that what you do? You go, okay, no problem. You stop asking questions? Or I'm a journalist, I'm supposed to ask questions. You have no feelings about what you do to another person, is what I'm saying. And this guy doesn't either, and this guy doesn't either. You treat people so inhumanely every day.
Sir, you can record, but like you
I
said,
can
you have
record
to back
anywhere
up.
I want. I don't have to back up anyway. I'm a constitutional law scholar. You're a dunce cap cop. I'm way more educated than you. You are literally a moron, bro. I teach constitutional law. You're a dunce cap. You're a giant dunce. Want to play games with me legally? Let's do it. Let's do it. See, I'll bet you within 2 years your badge goes. I bet you within 2 years you have no. No, I'm not going anywhere. Hey, get your f***ing hand. Don't touch me, brother. Don't put your hands on me, mother. You better back the f up. I'm standing right here. I'm not going anywhere. Keep your hands off me. Rodriguez versus United States, 2015. You're extending this, which is unconstitutional. Leave me the f alone. This is a First Amendment protected activity.
Okay, well, I've looked this up before. Rodriguez versus United States, 2015, is case law on a traffic stop where it was extended so that a drug canine can come out and check the car. Circled the car several times. Had nothing to do with incidents on the sidewalk or the extension. It does have to do with extending a stop.
Oh yeah,
but this is not a traffic stop. It doesn't apply here. He's spewing his nonsense again.
Put your hands, do what you want. But I'm not moving a f***ing inch. I'm not moving a f***ing inch. Go ahead. Go ahead. This is Rodriguez versus United States 2015. You f***ing dunce. No, I'm standing right here. What are you going to do about it? Do it. Do it. Then do it. Go ahead. Go ahead. And you'll lose your badge in 2 years. I sue lots of cops. Your stop is right here. Rodriguez versus United States. Let me help educate you.
Just back up to right there.
I'm not moving. You don't have dominion over me, you pig. Get the f away from me. I'm standing here filming. I'm doing my job. Rodriguez versus United States 2015. You are extending a stop to deal with someone who's doing a First Amendment protected activity. Look it up, you dunce. You. 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 Go ahead. Do it. Go ahead, do it. Rodriguez versus United States 2015.
Number 1. You always have to be right. The ego is the identity that your mind creates about yourself, and it helps you to make decisions based on what you think is right or wrong. However, unhealthy egos only focus on self-interest and desire. This means you must be right about everything and tend to get enraged whenever someone says otherwise.
What have I done wrong besides stand here? You're a butthurt pig. I've done nothing wrong but stand here. What have I done wrong? Nothing. I'm standing here. Sir, what? You want me to move my feet? I'm not gonna. The answer's no. The answer's no. It's on camera. It's an unlawful order. It's an unlawful order. He's already detained in the back of the car.
Yes, but I need I can't work with you yelling me in my face.
You said you were driving away.
I'm not driving
What
away.
investigation are you conducting right here with me? I'm standing here. You are look up 2015 Rodriguez versus United States. You're about to lose your badge. Play games with me, bro. Look me up. DeCastro versus Abrams. Look me up. DeCastro versus Wagner.
Oh, okay. I had to come in for this one. DeCastro versus Abrams. He's talking about Josh Abrams, AFA. He didn't win or accomplish anything in that. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure nothing came of that. Both cases were dismissed. They were considered moot. There wasn't a valid claim in either one of them. Chille just spewing murder.
Psychopaths are often pathological liars. Often they will fabricate blatant lies to give them the upper hand in either the workplace or relationships. They will distort reality to give them power and escape blame for their wrongdoings, often slandering their own victims in the process by acting as if they're the ones who acted maliciously. Even when presented with hard evidence that proves that they were lying, they'll continue making new lies to justify it and continue to reject any accountability.
My feet, I told him not moving. You don't tell me to move my feet. You can move your car. What happened? I thought I was interfering. Or is this not the exact 2015 Rodriguez versus United States? I told you I wasn't moving my fucking feet, and they're still right here, and I'm not moving them, pig. Now drive away. Now drive away.
See what you're doing to me now?
No, they don't give a about you, bro. No, this guy's a pig.
As such, psychopaths will act callously to other people, using harsh bullying tactics without any remorse. They'll act this way to anyone, regardless of their relationship with them. Their lack of empathy allows them to hurt others and not feel guilt or shame.
So that guy's sitting in the back seat yelling at Chille, telling him to go away, leave him alone. He doesn't have a problem with what's happening. So even the so-called victim in this case is like, who is this dude? Get him the hell out of here. What a moron. Even the victim that you call him a victim doesn't want you there. Chille, do something else with your life. Go away. Your lies continue to be rubbed in your face, and you do it over and over and over again.
Walk of shame, piggy. Walk of shame. Piggies drove over there. Now let's see what they're going to do. I think that I'll walk across the street. I think that's what I'll do. See, you might want to look it up. It's called Rodriguez versus United States, 2015. Look up the case so that your buddy doesn't lose his badge, because it literally is a Supreme Court ruling that says that you cannot extend a traffic stop to deal with another person, especially when they're involved in a First Amendment protected activity. That's what it says, and I'm willing to go to jail over it. That way I can get this pig's badge taken away from him. What a tyrant pig that guy is. I hope you're nothing like that pig. That's disgusting, bro. I mean, are you going to apologize for his behavior? Are you going to apologize for his behavior?
Sir, this gentleman is asking you to leave.
I don't give a shit what he's asking.
I want you to be around.
I don't care. I'm not. My rights are not up for feelings.
Look, sir, do what you got to do.
I'm doing what I have to do. I'm doing exactly what.
Don't ask me questions.
It's my right to do what I'm doing.
That's fine. Do it.
You can't make me move my feet because you don't like me. You don't have to answer me.
Let me be. Don't talk to me. Leave me alone.
As long as you'll agree to do that to the next person.
I'm not agreeing on anything. Just
okay. As long as you'll agree to. As long as you agree to do that to the next person.
If you want to record,
that's all I'm saying.
That's
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You agree to do that to the next person. I know you don't understand principles of liberty, but speech is the...
So there you have it. Even the guy in the back seat, the so-called victim, wants Chille out of there. He's yelling at him, go away, leave him alone. They're doing what they have to do. I have a feeling that he really didn't do anything wrong, and they're trying to get that worked out. It never does show at the end of the video whether he's released or not. I get the feeling he is, and of course Chille wouldn't want to show that. He wants everybody to believe that this gentleman was put in a dungeon in torture cuffs. So, you know, Chille's a narcissist. His ego just is mind-blowing. I put these little videos up about psychopathy because I believe it. I mean, when you look at the examples and the way Chille behaves, I mean, you don't have to be an expert to figure it out. So as long as Chille keeps doing this stuff because he likes to threaten anybody that stands up against him with a lawsuit, you know, he is a law scholar, and he does have all these lawsuits he's been successful at, which is nil, zero, zilch. I'll just keep, you know, putting this stuff up there. I don't think the guy should be getting the kind of money that people send him donate, that he's got people believing that that he's a true activist, and, you know, he's like the rest of them. He's a grifter. He's an e-bagger. He categorizes his postings as entertainment instead of news. If it was news or activism, it wouldn't get the traffic that it gets. And it's plain and simple. So I appreciate everybody that comes and watches my stuff. Help me out if you can. Every like helps. Every subscriber helps. Every dislike helps. Comments help. So anything you can do, I appreciate it. If you don't like me, okay, say so. Don't come back. You don't have to watch it. There's lots of things that I disapprove of. I do have a couple of videos I'm going to do here soon that relate to bad law enforcement, which is something else I'm going to cover on this channel. So anyway, appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. I'm Frogger Ram. I'll be gone.